All right, so today we are going to do this. So for those who are new, you need to know this. Mr. usually will start off by teaching or summarizing what we are covering, okay, for the lesson. Okay, so I will do some teaching or summary first. Then after that, we go into the worksheet questions. And then at the end of class, we try to reserve like about 7 minutes, all right, for our Kahoot game. So this is what we usually will do for lessons. Okay, so we also have our point system. All right, I will start only next week, but this week I will be taking note of bonus points. Okay, what are bonus points? Remember, if you participate actively and then I ask you some questions, yeah, and then I tell you, okay, this is a bonus question and you can answer correctly, then you get 1 extra point. Okay, so listen actively throughout the class. Now, you can ask me questions because I like participation. The more I hear you, actually, I don't hear you because I muted all of you, right? So the more I see your responses, your feedback, your questions, the more I will know about you. Can? Yeah, so that is what we will be doing throughout the entire tutorial. You need to keep your camera turned on, okay? Not just for new students, for all of you. Why must you keep your camera turned on? Those who don't turn on camera, Idiot Tuition will send someone to give your parent a call. Okay, what is the reason? We want to ensure that you are paying attention in class. So Miss Day wants to see all your faces. Can? Yeah, I want to see all your faces so that I know you are listening to me. So if I see you suddenly laughing out, smiling, and then you are not responding to me, you could be playing game, you could be watching some other videos. And if I don't see your face at all, okay, within that frame, that means you are probably not in front of your laptop. We have students who actually doze off during lesson time also. That's why I need to check on you because this is our promise to parents. When you attend our tutorial, we will try our best to ensure that you are paying attention. Okay, but you must also cooperate with me. Can I check? Are all of you able to hear me clearly? Yes or no? Able to? Any glitches and so on? Do let me know. Yeah, see, responses, fantastic. You guys are really learn very fast. So you can give me thumbs up, but you don't spam, We have students who like to spam thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Wow. And then all over my screen, I see the thumbs flying here and there. Right? Not too much is not good. Just 1 click will be enough. Okay, yeah, because I can see the thumbs up appearing on your window, okay, where I see your faces. All right, any question you have about lesson? No, okay, remember, if you do your homework, you will be awarded bonus points also, right? Not bonus points, sorry, a point for you to accumulate. So at the end of each term, right? So every 3 months, we will collate, count the total number, and then you'll be awarded either certificates or maybe something else like presents. Okay, so let me check one last time for attendance. Joanne is here, right? Jifan is here. Okay, yeah, so we will start first. The rest are not in yet. Maybe they are still in school or maybe they're on their way home. We have students who join pretty late as well. Okay, so reproduction in living things for today, right? We are actually focusing more on the heredity. So what are you learning? So you will learn the hereditary characteristics in animals as well as in plants. And most of the things we talked about is usually on animals. All right. You send me something. I think I know this topic. Oh, yeah, very good. Okay, so what do you understand by hereditary characteristics? What do you understand? Someone tell me. You can type into the chat, okay, the message box. Let me know. What do you understand by hereditary characteristics? So there are 2 words here, right? Correct? Hereditary and then characteristics. What do you understand by these 2 words? So we have the first one here. Okay, and then characteristics is the second word. Kira says it is passed down from the parents or grandparents. Any examples that you can give? So hereditary means it's passed down from the previous generation, right? Not? Yeah. So characteristics is like DNA. DNA is like genes, but there are different characteristics that we get from our parents, right? Not? Kira says eye color, skin color. That's right. So whether you are fair or you are tan, you can actually see from your parents as well. Now, of course, if you go sun tanning and so on, right? Then you say, hey, I'm very tan, but my parents are very fair. Why like that? Is something wrong? No, because your natural skin color is probably not so tan, but because you go sun tanning, then that's why you become very tan, right? Not? Okay, someone said eyelids. Mira said eyelids, right? Tell me about eyelids. What do you mean by eyelids? Okay, so we talk about eyelids. You all can see my eyelid now. Can you see my eyelid? Okay. How about yourself? So tell me, am I double eyelid or single eyelid? I think Mira is typing that in, right? Double eyelid, single eyelid, right? Not Mira? Yeah. So this is the thing about eyelids, right? So how about you? How many of you have double eyelids? You know what's the meaning of double eyelids? That means there's a fold, right now. Okay, so if you have double eyelid, you can raise your hand. Let me just take a glance. Cause some of your faces not very clear to me. Oh, very nice, double eyelid. How many of you single eyelid? Okay, Odelia, yes. Only Odelia. I see. So how about Jifan? Jifan, you never put up your hand. You never put for double eyelid. You never put up your hand for single eyelid. Is it because you got triple eyelid? Do you know there are people with triple eyelid? Yes or no? My sister has it on one of her eye. Mono eyelid is single. That means it's single. Single, double, triple. Triple means got two lines, So there are three folds to it. Go and take a look at your friend's eyes. Go and take a look. Okay, Jifan, you're trying to show me, right? Come closer. Let me see again. Open up your eyes bigger. I think you're single eyelid, if I'm not wrong. Seems to be single. Yeah. All right. So whether you're single eyelid or double eyelid, you look at your parents, you will know. All right. So if both your parents have single eyelid, the chances of you having single eyelid will be very, very high. So if let's say your grandparents have double eyelid, then there is still a chance for you to get double eyelids, And then you're going to look, they say double eyelid look very nice, right? But actually single eyelid also very pretty. All right. Yeah. So let's see what are the characteristics that we can observe. Now, why is it that we look like our parents? Okay. When I was young, I looked like my mom. Now that I am much older, I start to look like my father. Okay. So why is that so? Because during sexual reproduction, you are learning this, right? Sexual reproduction, okay, in P5, beginning of the year. So during this reproductive process, characteristics from the parents are passed down to the young. So your parents are the parents, and then you are the young lah. Okay, so a human has two sets of 23 chromosomes. Now, today, what I'm sharing with you in this slide is something that you don't find in your textbook. This is extra. So you have more knowledge than any of your friends in school, okay, in your class. So 23 chromosomes, but two sets. Okay, so this is something you only learn when you are in upper secondary. That means when you are 15 or 16 years old, if you take biology. So right now, I'm just giving you some information. You don't have to know this for PSLE, not tested, but it's interesting to know. So when parents conceive a child, so when parents decide to have a child, right? Yeah. Okay. So when they give birth to that child, you see, they contribute one set of chromosomes through the fusion of the sperm and the egg. And the sperm and the egg, right? These are reproductive cells. The sperm, okay, is known as the male reproductive cells. And then the egg is from the female. Okay, so reproductive cell. And then this is the female reproductive cell. So these are the things you need to know. Okay, these two must know. So genetic traits. See, the word genetic means it is about genes, right? So DNA has got the genes. So see here, the genetic traits are contained within the DNA of chromosomes. So many times you hear DNA, DNA. Do you know the term DNA or not? The entire word, not just the 3 letters. So this whole word is actually deoxyribonucleic acid. Very long, right? So that's why some people have difficulty pronouncing it. So to make it easy, we always use DNA. All right. So what happens here? See the female has got one set of the 23 chromosome, right? And then the male reproductive cell has got other 23 chromosomes. When they fertilize, yeah, you're right, Mira, this is known as fertilization. So when the sperm and the egg combine, okay, when fertilization takes place, now the 2 sets of chromosomes come together. All right, and then that's how you are being formed. Okay, so you have 2 sets of this 23 chromosomes. 2 times 23 become 46. So 23 from your mom, 23 from your dad. Okay, so by combining each type of chromosomes from each parent, the child inherits unique set of chromosomes and hence unique combination of traits. So for example, my mom has a round face. I don't have a round face. I have a oval shaped face. Okay, so when I was younger, my face was quite round, so I look like my mom. Then when I grow older, now I look like my father because my father's face shape is like this. Okay, have y'all noticed when you were a baby, you look like one of your parents probably. Then if you grow up, maybe 5 years later, you also slightly change. Right or not, Mira? Mira said yes. And the amazing thing is, I have a son and a daughter. Have I shared with you all before? My son and my daughter. My daughter is the older child, and then my son is younger. But they are pretty big now. My daughter is already 16. She will be 17 this year. My son will be 15 this year. When I gave birth to my daughter, I look at her. Okay, she looked like this. Yeah, okay. Her eyes, single eyelid. Then, okay, round face, very cute, chubby. Then the nose is small. And then the lips are also very small. Then when I gave birth to my son, I was very excited. When I gave birth to my son, I was so excited to see him. The moment he came out, when I hold him, I looked at him, I got a shock. And I didn't talk to him at all. I wanted to say, hello, welcome to the world. I love you so much. I'm your mommy, something like that. But I didn't. You know why? I got a shock because he looked exactly like my daughter when she was born. Exactly the same. Later on, I go and find the photos, the 2 photos of them just born. Then you tell me whether they look alike or not. Okay, later, during break time. Yes, Brian, you said you're asking, not Brian, right? Brian Lee is who? Tuo En. Okay, Tuo En asked, what is traits? Traits means characteristics. Kira, you're very good. Kira can be my science rep, huh? Where are you, Kira? I can't see your face. Yeah, do you turn on your camera? Yes or not? I can only see limited number of students, not everybody. Okay, so yes, Kira, you're right. Okay, what you said about characteristics is correct. Just the spelling a little bit wrong. Should be CHA. Okay, now, so the reproductive cells, right? I will mention sperm and the egg. One from the male, one from the female. They contain copies of our parents' chromosome, and chromosomes contains genes that determine our characteristics. So my 2 kids, right? Yeah, both of them look almost the same. Even now, when you look at both of them, you will definitely know that they are siblings. Why? Because there are traits or characteristics